All right, Transformers, we're live. This is Dr. Angelo Reynolds, Senior, here live from the Transformers Academy. And you guys know how we do this. You'll see there the chart. So if you're going to be joining us this evening, we began on yesterday talking candidly about your body and your choice. And so if you've been following us at the Transformers Academy, you know one of my areas of focus is health. And so with health, I talk about many things in terms of health and wellness. That is feeling good emotionally, looking good physically, and all those things that can encompass of how to get there. What do we do to make ourselves look good? What do we do to make ourselves feel good? And so the flow chart there is something that I wanted you to take note of as you guys are thinking about your own body and thinking about some of the choices that you need to make to get rid of some of those things that you may be dealing with in terms of health-wise. Look at some of the things that I highlight there. Number one, feeling better. Talking about getting rid of diabetes, or if you're on the verge of diabetes, if you're on the verge of high blood pressure, if you're on the verge of having high cholesterol, if you're on the verge of being overweight. All these things that I'm talking about has to do with your decision or your choice in terms of what I call a 7-day intervention. I know many nutritionists and fitness experts talk about the 21-day change, the 30-day change, but I'm talking about some short-term interventions that you guys can do for 7 days that can lead to long-term. Ultimately, once you get that 7 days down, you'll get a chance to get a routine set up, but you'll have some education as to some of the things that you can eat. And keep in mind, I'm not talking to you guys this week about weight loss, diets, low carbs, no sugar, none of that stuff. I'm talking about your body and the choices that you can make, healthier choices to sustain or actually make your body feel better. So take a look there. There's some things that I have in the corner there, some instead ofs and now. I just put some things there. If you're a cookie person, a cake or crackers, obviously fruit is the best remedy there. Going down to bread and rice. A lot of people talk about bread as if this actually enemy. The bread is not so bad. It's portion size. You've heard them talk all the time about portion size. Having the right portion size to not necessarily overdo it. I've adopted what they call Ezekiel bread, but you can do wheat bread, but just do one slice. Stay away from white potatoes and white rice. Go to veggies, sweet potatoes. These are things that you guys have already heard before, but I wanted to do a highlight so that you can see that I'm not doing anything different from what you've already heard. There's tons of things. Look at sugar there in the corner, juices and sodas. I put an instead of. And sugar is not necessarily the enemy. What I do is to stay away from artificial sweeteners. I do just a teaspoon rather than a tablespoon. If you do a teaspoon rather than a tablespoon, you're cutting down on the actual sugar intake and also the calories that's involved there. Sodas, we get rid of those things. Do water and lemon. Obviously is the best recourse there. But take a look at, and hopefully you're placing yourself in the realm of your body and your choices. What choices are you making to begin to work on transformation as it relates to your health? Only you can be the gauge to what you can do. Only you can determine what you're going to input into your body. Just as we talk about negativity and negative viruses that enter the brain, we're talking about things that enter the physical body. All those things impact the body negatively or positively, but we have to find better choices there to do something about it. So if you're on the air now, I'm hoping that this information is something that you guys can use. This is the Transformers Academy. We began on Sunday, and all this week, maybe for the next couple of days, we'll continue to find ways in which we can assist you. If you need specific guidance I suggest you go to DrAngeloReynolds.com, send me an email there, personalized, if you have some questions about food choices, but also maybe some individualized, personalized things that you may want to ask in terms of your body, your choice, and things that others may not necessarily have a need to know about. So hopefully this is something that you guys can use. We'll be back on the air. We begin in the mornings on Instagram. Those persons who've been following us, we say thank you. The Transformers Academy, as you guys know, is about an evolving process of relationships, career, education, health, and spirituality. All those things that I consider an evolving process of transformation. And when you begin to look at where you are in terms of your transformation, you can surely find a place where you can reassess, realign, and redefine those areas so that you can begin to tap into all those things, or even some of those things either in sync or individually. So if you're on the air now, if you have questions, specific questions to what we've been broadcasting this evening, take a look at the chart there. Remember, Transformers Academy this week, and the vitamin is about your body and your choice. Why do I say your body, your choice? Well, because what I put in my body is not going to make you sick. What you put in your body is not going to make me feel better. And so what I'm suggesting is that you guys do an intervention, short-term intervention, and you can go online, obviously, and get tons of things. Healthy eating, Google can give you just about anything, specifics to where you can do an intervention. I'm just giving you an oversight here. This is just a general recourse of some things that you may want to consider as you're talking about your body and the choices. You see at the bottom there's a question mark about portion size. I can't stress that too many times, because when they say portion size, a lot of people really don't know portion size. They say the size of a fist or the inside of your palm is considered a portion size, but in reality, that's really like a half a cup or a quarter of a cup. And so when you begin to measure those things, bread and rice, anything that is considered too many calories or intake, you shrink it down. And that's what portion size is really about. This is your body and your choice. So I want you guys to be mindful of all the things that we're going to be talking about this week. We're going to introduce some other mind-settling things from an emotional standpoint, such as some meditation. We began talking those things last week, how to defuse, de-stress, become more relaxed, because that is all a part of health and the wellness that comes with it. Okay, if there's no questions, if you're on the air, feel free now to ask them questions. If not, we'll be back on again tomorrow. I hope you guys will take some notes of some things that we've put there, but I hope that you'll spend some more time with us tomorrow. We say thank you from the Transformers Academy. I am Dr. Angelo Reynolds Sr. This is the Transformers Academy, and this week's transformational vitamin is your body, your choice. Are you making the right choices to input and exit? Are you making the right choices in terms of making yourself feel better, look better, and ultimately giving you a healthy lifestyle? We'll see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings.